Hey, good morning. I'm out here just sitting in my car, kind of hiding from my kids. This is where I go to do that. Just kidding. But okay, so I wanted to share just the cool thing that God has brought me to and has taught me through and all of that. So last year, a little bit over a year ago, and on through like for another, I don't even know how long to tell you. It's a process, and actually I'm still in the process, but I had to make some really tough decisions based on some things that other people made decisions about, and then I had to make decisions also. So making decisions is not an easy task for me, especially when they're like big decisions that affect other people other than myself. So God really taught me a lot about decision making, and it was pretty much through the fire that I learned it, but I had to. So it has changed my life, and I really, it's kind of ironic that I'm talking to you about decision making, because when I was asked to make a little video about a testimony, I defaulted to another one that I had already made and put on my Facebook, but I changed my mind. So that's why it's funny that this is about decision making. I was in the kitchen just now, and I really felt like that this was something that I wanted to share instead of just giving you something that some of you have already seen before on my Facebook page. But God has anointed me to make the decisions that are before me. I don't have to take days and days of mulling around with every scenario, every outcome, every person it's going to affect, and how it might go, like in my mind, just getting, stuck in my mind. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, where you overanalyze and you think of every single different angle, every single different perspective. You're not called to do that. We're only called to be ourselves. You make decisions based on what you know. Your heart's right with God. If you're humble and you're like, God, I don't want to make the wrong decision, just help me. I'm here to tell you that the decision itself isn't as important as you deciding. Like, God has anointed us. It's a big deal to God that we decide things. Like He gave His only Son because He didn't want to make us have a relationship with Him. He went through all of that so that we could choose which way we want to go. We could choose the relationship. So choices are a big deal to God, and I'm not very happy about having to make a lot of decisions, especially when they're hard. But I am so thankful that I finally found out, it's not always a right decision and a wrong decision. Sometimes it's just like, you've just got to make a decision, and God is going to back you up. And I will tell you what, God has backed me up every step of the way. And if you know my journey, if you knew all the details, you would be amazed at how well God has backed me up. And He's continuing to back me up. And like I said, I'm still in the middle of the process and on that track for a long time. And as we know, when we plant seeds, we make decisions, then we have to wait a long time sometimes for those decisions to bring forth life, the seeds that we planted. And we have to keep doing the right thing for quite a while. Of course, we're not going to be perfect. I've messed up a million times. But just keep your heart pure before God, and He will not let you stumble. Just like He said, His promises are real. They're for right now. And the decisions I make, He's proud of me when I make decisions. It might not be the best in the world, but I did my best, and I stuck with something. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I love you guys, and I love this journey that I'm on with God. It's so fresh, so current. He's right here for all of us. He loves us so much.